Test. Everybody's really quiet this morning. It's rather disturbing. Good morning, everyone. Oh, Senator Mara made a face. I'm always saying the wrong thing with Senator Mara around. She puts me in check. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to bring the committee meeting for the Committee on Children to order, February 25th at 9:35 a.m. We should have a pretty easy agenda this morning, and I will turn it over to my co-chairs and good ranking member for comments. Senator Marr.
Good morning. I think we're going to do the land speed record this morning on this particular committee meeting. And I have that from the ranking that's going to happen. Anyway, nice to see you all.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and you look quite dapper this morning.
Representative, you know how to make me smile.
I ditto the good senator's comments. I think this will go very quickly and smoothly. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. And I will say that your hair looks lovely this morning. You too, Senator. You too. Oh, good God. First thing up, we would like to thanks. First thing up, for bills for review, we will start with SB number 1216, which is an act concerning school emergency response systems. For this bill, the summary of this bill is essentially to authorize the use of funds received under the School Security Infrastructure Competitive Grant Program for the purchase of emergency response communication systems and personal emergency communication devices for school personnel. With this, I would like to have a motion for a joint favorable substitute to the floor.
So moved.
So moved by Marr. Is there a second? Second by Dauphiné. This is amazing. Yes, sir. It's LCO number 5428. You have a quick appearance by Chris Cordima this morning on our TV show. With that said, is there any discussion?
Just wanted to point out that this was a bill that was brought forward by Staples High School students because they're concerned about safety in the school, something they have worried about for their entire time in attending the high school. And so they wanted us to take a look at this and increase the emergency response. So I want to thank Elijah and Xander, the two students who brought this forward to us from Westport.
Thank you, Senator. Any further discussion?
Mr. Chair, I have a question.
Oh, Representative Mastrofrancesco. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good, ma'am. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Just a couple questions for clarification. One, this bill does have substitute language, I think you mentioned, and I don't see it filed online. Can you tell me?
Filed yet?
Can you tell me what's different in the substitute language as compared to what's on file for you?
I will turn that over to Senator Marr to fill that question for you, fill that answer for you, ma'am.
Thank you.
I believe that the only change was to add the word hardware. I'm not really sure. Do you all have the language?
Yeah, if I can, Mr. Chair, I have the language in front of me, if that would help.
It was, yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Because it's bonding, which
right.
It's clear that it's a capital expense.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hardware associated with.
Right. So because this comes from a place where we already have funds available to put this in place with emergency response, we did add the word hardware. So it says hardware associated with emergency response communication systems. The idea being that it's a capital expense and it can be bonded. And this is to access funds that were put in place after Sandy Hook Promise.
Thank you for that answer for clarification. And the other question I have is in lines 26 through 28. It talks about adding personal emergency communication devices. Is that someone's personal device? Can you give me an example on what that would be?
Certainly. This is to replicate similar to a key card that everyone carries with them during the school day. Not children, just the adults, the teachers, maintenance, administration, and they can press that key card. And in Georgia, it reduced the amount of time it took for the police to arrive at a shooting. They arrived in under 2 minutes because the key card goes directly to the police station. And so that is the idea. So it looks like an ID card, except it is a device that you can press and it alerts the police.
Okay, thank you. I was a little concerned because the bill says personal emergency communication devices. So I guess I want to make sure that it's not their personal product or whatever that they purchased. This clearly is for the government or the school owns it, right? The person that's using it is not paying a fee to the school, so forth. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that when we talk about personal emergency communication devices, we're not talking about it's very confusing. I don't want to give it the impression that it's for someone's personal devices that they personally own. Is any way that how is that going to be clarified in this language?
So I appreciate you raising that. It is a device that they carry on their person. So perhaps that is the confusion.
Okay, it doesn't clarify that in the language. I just don't want it to be construed that it's some personal device that they purchased that they're actually getting reimbursed for. So I just want to make sure that that's clarified. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Representative. We appreciate your questions. And just for the edification of this committee and also our viewers and those in the audience, most substitute language does not have to be posted until after the meeting. It's not necessarily a mandate, but sometimes that is the case. So I just want to share that with you in case we run into any further questions moving forward. Thank you, Representative. Any further discussion on SB 1216? Seeing no further discussion, I'd like to take Representative Comey. Go ahead, ma'am.
I was just gonna ask if we could open a consent calendar. Is that what
Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am. We don't have to put anything on consent, but we can simply do a voice vote. A roll call. I'm talking about the consent in general, not necessarily this particular bill. We will do a roll call for this one because there was discussion, but in moving forward, we don't have to do a consent calendar. We can do a voice vote if there are any issues. Yes, which is what we're about to do. That's right. Thank you. Senator, I'm about to promote Christian again. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll. Thank you.
A motion has been made and seconded to JFS to the floor. SB 1216, an act concerning school emergency response systems, LCO 5428. Representative Paris.
Harris is a yes.
Senator Marr.
Senator Marr votes yes.
Representative Welander.
Representative Welander votes yes.
Senator Cohen. Representative Dauphiné.
Dauphiné votes yes.
Senator Martin. Representative Belton. Representative Boyd. Representative Comey.
yes?
Representative Kitt.
Representative Kitt votes yes.
Senator Kushner.
Yes.
Representative Lanou.
Yes.
Senator Marks. Representative Martinez.
Representative Martinez votes yes.
Representative Mastro Francesco.
Representative Mastro Francesco votes yes.
Representative McGee.
Yes.
Representative Pizzuto.
Representative Pizzuto votes yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have SB 1214, an act requiring certain agencies to report costs associated with programs serving children and families. This would require the Department of Social Services and Department of Developmental Services to submit reports describing current costs associated with programs while serving children and families and anticipated costs associated with utilizing different eligibility criteria for participation in such programs. For Senate Bill 1214, LCO number 5333, can I please have a motion for a joint favorable substitute to the floor?
So moved.
It's moved by Mars. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Welander. Any discussion? Representative Dauphiné.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yes, I believe that we're all in agreement with this bill. Thank you for that opportunity. Maybe you could just describe just quickly what it does.
Yes, ma'am. So for the substitute language would make a technical correction to the reporting deadlines in section 1 and 2, changing both from January 1st, 2025 and January 1st, 2026. So essentially a date change there. Again, this would just require that these two agencies submit all reports describing the current costs associated with any programs within their agencies that directly affects children and families, with anticipated costs for the future associated with utilizing those different criterias for the resources and programs in which they provide. Any further questions or discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
A motion has been made and seconded to JFS to the floor. Agenda item number 2, SB 1214, an act requiring certain agencies to report costs associated with programs serving children and families. LCO 53333. Representative Paris.
Paris is a yes.
Senator Marr.
Senator Mar votes yes.
Representative Welander.
Representative Welander votes yes.
Senator Cohen. Representative Dauphiné.
Rep. Dauphiné votes yes.
Senator Martin. Representative Belton.
Belton votes yes.
Representative Boyd. Representative Comey.
Yes.
Representative Kit.
I'm sorry. Representative Kit votes yes.
Senator Kushner.
Yes.
Representative Lanou.
Yes.
Senator Marks. Representative Martinez.
Representative Martinez votes yes.
Representative Mastro Francesco.
Representative Mastro Francesco votes yes.
Representative McGee.
McGee, yes.
Could you repeat that one more time to come on camera?
Rep. McGee votes yes.
Representative Pizzuto.
Rep. Pizzuto votes yes.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. We appreciate the effort there. SB 1311, an act concerning the recommendations of Department of Children and Families. This is subsection item number 3 under agenda item number 3. This bill proposes several changes related to the Department of Children and Families, otherwise known as DCF. It would mandate criminal background checks for relative and fictive caregivers during emergency child placements, which would also additionally allow for certain youths who were previously in state care to re-enter, and require that the department share records with other state agencies for specific purposes. It also expands the definition of child care facility to include some congregate care settings for individuals requiring special education until the age of 22. Additionally, it directs the department to create a foster parent bill of rights and updates its policies accordingly, while also revising the interstate compact on the placement of children. For SB 1311, can I please have a motion for a joint favorable to the floor?
So moved.
Moved by Mars. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Welander. Any discussion? Representative Dauphiné, followed by Representative Mastro Francesco.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think there was some looking for some clarification on the age extension. I know you mentioned 22. I think if you could just expand a little bit of explanation on that piece.
I will pass it over to Senator Marr, who can go into greater detail about that for you now.
So it is an attempt to make certain that we are covering children they have special education needs in moving from 18 to 22, given the understanding of special education and the impact on the children and their families.
So thank you, Senator, for that answer. So right now, children in special needs are typically covered till they're 21, and this includes those that are in the DCF program. Can you clarify that? Am I correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Thank you, Representative. Thank you, Senator and Representative Master Francesco.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you so much. Just a couple quick questions for clarification. If I'm understanding this correctly, a youth is in with the Department of Children and Families. Is that correct? Up until the age of 18 currently now, is that correct?
That is correct, Representative.
Okay, so they're under the guidance.
With the exception of anyone with special needs, ma'am.
Okay, so currently special needs right now, what is the age prior to this bill being passed?
21.
Okay, the current law is up to 21, but this law is changing it to 21, so I'm a little confused.
This law is changing it to 22, ma'am.
It's changing it to 22. Okay, so I guess, thank you for clarifying that. So a youth that is in special needs, they can opt out of the program themselves by the time they're 18. Is that correct through you?
It's a tricky question, Representative. Congratulations, you have stumped me today. The overall answer is no, they cannot. But this would ensure that there is further care for those with special needs moving forward, extended by a year.
Okay, thank you. So I'm reading on lines 145 through 149. It says any youth who was committed to the commissioner pursuant. It doesn't say any youth under special needs or special education having declined to consent to remain in the care. They left such care once the youth turned 18 years of age. Then they can request in the form of manner prescribed by the commissioner not later than 120 days prior to the date of their 21st birthday. So that's where I was confused about.
Yes, ma'am. I believe that's a different section. I see the section in which you're referring to in the bill language, and it's around 145 through 149. I believe you're referring to a different section pertaining to a completely different part of the bill. I think what you're discussing is in a different part in terms of the age increase by 1 year from 21 to 22.
Okay, thank you for clarifying that. So does this section that I'm looking at specific to children with special needs for you?
The section that you're looking at does not refer to children or pertain to children with special needs. Correct, ma'am.
Okay, so this is just for youth under the care of the Department of Children and Families to stay into that program until they are 22.
Yes, ma'am, that is correct. But those who are that do not exhibit special needs and are of the age of 18 can choose to leave if they so choose at the time of their 18th birthday. Two different things, but two different populations and two different, I won't say rules, but reasonings for that bill, if you will, ma'am. Two completely different concepts there.
Okay, thank you. And do we know what the cost associated with that would be for you?
We do not know the cost of that association yet, ma'am, but I'm sure that we will have it soon enough.
Okay, and would this have to go through appropriations?
No, it does not need to go through appropriations. We can JF it to the floor, and if there are any changes necessary, we can figure that out at the time. It does not necessarily need to go to appropriations right now because it does not carry a fiscal note.
Okay, thank you. One more question for clarification. So lines 145 through 160 or whatever, that has nothing to do with children with special needs. That's totally separate. Those are for children under the care of the Department of Children and Family. Currently, right now, they can stay until the age of 21, if I'm understanding you correctly. What this is going to do is let them stay until the age of 22. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. So for the record, ma'am, from lines 145 through 163, any young person, any youth who is under care when they turn 18 years of age, they may request in a form and manner prescribed by the commissioner no later than 120 days prior to the date that they turn 21 years of age. So they do have that time between 18 to 21 to leave the system, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And should they decide to re-enter the program, they were on, and let's say it's just before their 21st birthday, 90 days, 120 days prior to that, they would only be in the program until the age of 22, and then they have to leave the program. Is that correct?
No, ma'am. The 22 piece is only for the special education for folks in the system that do exhibit special education needs. Anyone else that does not have special education would get out at 21, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So I thought you had mentioned that the section that I'm looking at has nothing to do with special needs. And you're
Yes,
just
ma'am. 145 through 163 is just anyone in the system that does not have special needs based on what I'm reading here, ma'am.
Okay. It's very confusing because I thought you mentioned that this section here does have to do with special needs, but it does not. And that was the question that I was asking you. That they can re-enter the program according to the lines on 145 through 163, 120 days prior to the 21st birthday and stay until they are 22. Is that correct?
Correct, Representative.
Okay.
If they are, again, I'll just say one more time for clarification. I will.
Who's on first?
And no one's on first. So I will just say once again for clarification, ma'am, I will tell you, that was a good joke. That was from the 80s. I will say, I did not, Mary. Sorry. Thank you. I will say for clarification, ma'am, again, anyone who does not have special needs that are in the system from the age of 18, from the time that they turn 18 up until 120 days before their 21st birthday, may have the chance to opt out of care of the system. That is one section of the bill. The other section of the bill for which we are looking at is that anyone who with special needs, right now, currently it states that they would have care until the age of 21. This bill would change that law to extend it by 1 year to the age of 22. Those are two completely different things within the same bill, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So that's not what it says in this language is what I'm trying to get at. When it says that if you look at lines 147 through 151, it clearly says not later than 120 days prior to day such youth 21 years of age to re-enter the care of the commissioner. It doesn't say anything in there about special needs. So this does allow a 21, somebody who just to stay in that program until they're 22 without special needs. Maybe the part you're talking about is in a different section of the bill, but this clearly does not say that in that line. That's what I'm trying to clarify.
Yeah. Representative, ma'am.
Yes.
Who's on first? I don't know on third. So we will continue this just one more time. I'm finding the specific section for you. If you just give me 1 second. Lines 425 of the bill.
I'm looking at 145.
Okay, 145 is a completely different section, particularly pertaining to your question with special education. If you look at lines 420 up to 426, it says that any person under 21 years of age who is a full-time attendance in a secondary school or technical school or college or state-accredited job training program or is currently homeless or at risk of homelessness as defined in section 17A-484A or C, any person who requires special education until the end of the school year during which such person reaches age 22 in accordance with the provisions of section 10-253, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I don't have any further questions. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, ma'am. I look forward to seeing you on second. Senator Marr.
Okay, we're going to take it home now, keeping in the, sorry guys, on the baseball analogy. Just wanted to say that on the 22 provision, moving it from 21 to 22, there will be no fiscal note because that allows to access federal funding for that. So wanted to have that clarification. Thanks.
Any further discussion? Any further discussion online? Seeing no further discussion, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
A motion has been made and seconded to JF to the floor. Agenda item number 3, SB 1311, an act concerning the recommendations of the Department of Children and Families. Representative Paris,
Paris is a yes.
Senator Mar,
Senator Mar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Representative Welander votes yes.
Senator Cohen, Representative Dauphiné,
Rep. Dauphiné votes yes.
Senator Martin, Representative Belton,
Belton votes yes.
Representative Boyd, Representative Comey,
Yes.
Representative Kip,
Representative Kidd votes yes.
Senator Kushner,
Yes.
Representative Lanu,
Yes.
Senator Marks, Representative Martinez,
Representative Martinez votes yes.
Representative Mastro Francesco,
Representative Mastro Francesco votes yes.
Representative McGee, Representative Pizzuto,
Rep. Pizzuto votes yes.
Representative McGee.
McGee is yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Moving along, we have House Bill number 6182, an act extending financial assistance for the post-secondary education expenses of foster youth. This bill would require the Department of Children and Families to continue to provide financial aid for the post-secondary education expenses of youth within the foster care system until the youth reaches the age of 28 years of age. With that said, I would ask for House Bill 6182 to have a motion for a joint favorable change of reference to the Appropriations Committee. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
So moved by Representative Dauphiné. Is there a second? Seconded by Senator Mar. Any discussion? Anyone online with any discussion? Any questions? Seeing none, sir, just to be safe, we will do a roll call vote.
A motion has been made and seconded to JF to appropriations. Agenda item 5. HB 6182, an act extending financial assistance for the post-secondary education expenses of foster youth. Representative Paris,
Harris is yes.
Senator Mar,
Senator Mar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Representative Welander votes yes.
Senator Cohen, Representative Dauphiné,
There's a question. Did you say did you say number 4 or 5? Just want to clarify.
For the clarification, it is item number 4, but it's wrong agenda number, right bill.
Gotcha.
Thank you, ma'am.
Rep. Dauphiné votes yes.
Senator Martin, Representative Belton,
Belton votes yes.
Representative Boyd, Representative Comey,
Yes.
Representative Kit,
Yes.
Senator Kushner,
Yes.
Representative Lanu,
Yes for 6182.
Senator Marks, Representative Martinez,
Representative Martinez votes yes.
Representative Mastro Francesco,
Representative Mastro Francesco votes no for now. I did have some questions, but I missed that period, so I'm going to vote no for today and get more information on it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Representative McGee,
Brett McGee is yes.
Representative Pizzuto.
Rep. Pizzuto is yes.
Thank you.
All right, we are almost to the end here. So we have a few. Yep. La-di-da. Thanks. Agenda item number 5. Sorry for that lag there. SB number 1273, which is an act concerning children's safety. We will take, I just want to, for the purposes of the committee, I'm going to go through all of these remaining bills one by one. We will do a roll call vote one by one, but I will just give a description and summary of all of them in a cluster. So again, SB number 1273, an act concerning children's safety. SB number 1272, an act concerning children's programs. HB 6902, an act concerning children's health, and HB 6901, an act concerning children's welfare. All of these bills would require the Commissioner of Children and Families to conduct a study to determine whether policy and procedural changes within the Department of Children and Families may increase the safety of children. Again, is there any discussion on any of these? We will take individual roll call votes on each of these. For the record, any discussion? Representative Dauphiné.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I was informed that we could put them on consent, all four, and vote the way we choose to vote on them. That's what I was told. If that's something you want to do. And we
Is
would
it-
vote no. They said we could. I'm just.
The committee will stand at ease. Any discussion regarding the meeting will come back to order. Any discussion on any of the items for which I have just gone over in detail with?
Mr. Chair, I suggest that we start a consent calendar, please, for items 5 through 8.
So moved.
Is there a second? Seconded by Kushner. Thank you. Any further discussion? Yes. We are going to add. Wait, Christian. You good? Can you say individually which ones you're going to add to consent? Thank you. Yep.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion for SB 1273, SB 1272. What? Can I withdraw that motion, please?
So moved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, make a motion to add SB 1273 to a consent calendar. To JF, to the floor, 1273.
So
Second.
any discussion? Seeing none, continue. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Chair, I make a motion to JF to the floor, Senate Bill 1272. Now add it to
We
the
got it.
consent. Okay. Yeah. Can I make a motion to add SB 1273 to a consent calendar?
Seconded by Comey.
Point of order. Sorry. I think she said SB 273.
She said 1273, sir.
Okay, we're on the second item, right?
No, sir, Representative. She withdrew the motion. This is, everybody's in timeout. I called this from beforehand. Good Representative, good Vice Chair withdrew the motion and had to JF the bill first to the floor and then raise that to a consent calendar. So we were only on the consent calendar piece. So let's continue forward. You know what? I'm going to make this very easy because I'm ready to get coffee. We're going to vote one at a time. And if anyone ever suggests a consent calendar in this committee again, so help me God, I quit. To the good Vice Chair, would you please withdraw the motions that you have on the floor, ma'am?
Can I just withdraw all the motions, please?
For dear God, yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Does someone need to second it? Second. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Motion stands. SB 1273. May I please have a motion?
So moved.
Can I give what the motion is doing, please, Senator? Thank you, Senator. Lucy and Ethel up here today. I would like to have a motion for a joint favorable to the floor. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
second by Welander. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll call.
Hold on. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
You're welcome,
This is a
ma'am.
placeholder bill with no language, so I'll be a no.
Thank you. And for the record, 1273, 1272, 6902, and 6901 are all placeholder bills, ma'am. Although I do like it when you ask questions. Continue. Any further discussion? Seeing no further discussion, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
A motion has been made and seconded to JF to the floor, agenda item number 5, SB 1273, an act concerning children's safety. Representative Paris,
Harris, yes.
Senator Marr,
Senator Mar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Representative Welander votes yes.
Senator Cohen, Representative Dauphiné,
Rep. Dauphiné votes no.
Senator Martin, Representative Belton,
Belton votes yes.
Representative Boyd, Representative Comey,
Yes.
Representative Kip,
Yes.
Senator Kushner,
Yes.
Representative Lanu,
No.
Senator Marks, Representative Martinez,
Representative Martinez votes yes.
Representative Mastro Francesco,
Representative Master Francesco votes no.
Representative McGee,
Rep. McGee is yes.
Representative Pizzuto.
Pizzuto votes no.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. For Senate Bill 1272, can I please have a motion for a joint favorable to the floor? Moved by Kushner, seconded by
Second.
Welander. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
A motion has been made and seconded to JF to the floor. Agenda item number 6, SB 1272, an act concerning children's programs. Representative Paris,
Paris is a yes.
Senator Marr,
Senator Mar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Representative Welander votes yes.
Senator Cohen, Representative Dauphiné,
Rep. Dauphiné votes no.
Senator Martin, Representative Belton,
Belton votes yes.
Representative Boyd, Representative Comey,
Representative Comey votes yes.
Representative Kip,
Representative Kit votes yes.
Senator Kushner,
Yes.
Representative Lanu,
No.
Senator Marks, Representative Martinez,
Representative Martinez votes yes.
Representative Mastro Francesco,
Master Francesco votes no.
Representative McGee,
Rep. McGee votes yes.
and Representative Pizzuto.
Rep. Pizzuto votes no.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Next, we have HB 6902. Can I please have a motion for a joint favorable to the floor?
So moved.
Moved by Marr,
Second.
second by Welander. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
A motion has been made and seconded to JF to the floor. Agenda item number 7, HB 6902, an act concerning children's health. Representative Paris,
Harris is a yes.
Senator Marr,
Senator Mar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Representative Welander votes yes.
Senator Cohen, Representative Dauphiné,
Rep. Dauphiné votes no.
Senator Martin, Representative Belton,
Belton votes yes.
Representative Boyd, Representative Comey, Representative Kip,
Kit votes yes.
Senator Kushner,
Yes.
Representative Lanu,
No.
Senator Marks, Representative Martinez,
Representative Martinez votes yes.
Representative Mastro Francesco,
Representative Master Francesco votes no.
Representative McGee,
McGee is yes.
Representative Pizzuto.
Rep. Pizzuto votes no.
Thank you.
Thank you. Last, but certainly not least, HB Bill 6901. Can I please have a motion for a joint favorable to the floor?
So moved.
Moved
Second.
by Marr, seconded by Welander. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll call.
A motion has been made and seconded to JF to the floor, agenda number 8, HB 6901, an act concerning children's welfare. Representative Paris,
Yes.
Senator Marr,
Senator Mar votes yes.
Representative Welander,
Representative Welander votes yes.
Senator Cohen, Representative Dauphiné,
Rep. Dauphiné votes no.
Senator Martin, Representative Belton,
Yes.
Representative Boyd, Representative Comey,
Yes.
Representative Kit,
Yes.
Senator Kushner,
Yes.
Representative Lanu,
No.
Senator Marks, Representative Martinez,
Representative Martinez votes yes.
Representative Mastro Francesco,
Representative Mastro Francesco votes no.
Representative McGee,
McGee is yes.
and Representative Pizzuto.
Rep. Pizzuto votes no.
Thank you.
Thank you. We will hold votes open for 1 hour after we go to recess. For our future announcements, our public hearing for this committee will be February 27th, this Thursday at 11:30 a.m. With that said, the committee will stand at recess and votes will be held open until 11:15. Thank you.
Martinez voted on that motion. Martinez, we have your votes recorded for everything.
For every vote. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
Yep. Representative Belton, we have you missing one vote here. Whenever you have a second.
And which vote was that?
This would be the first one, SB 1216, an act concerning school emergency response systems.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Senator. Can you hear me?
I can. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
All right. We need you to vote on all 8 items from today's agenda. Do you have the agenda in front of you? And would you like me to read the
Nope.
full names of each bill?
I'm good. Senator Marks votes yes.
Okay. On, okay, I just in order. So vote Bill 1216,
Yes.
1214,
Yes.
1311,
Yes.
6182,
Yes.
1273,
Yes.
1272,
Yes.
6902,
Yes.
6901.
Yes.
All right. Yes, it's all around. Thank you, Senator. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care.
So and then the fire extinguisher wasn't here.
Yes. Yes.
Joke. All right, Representative, can you hear me?
I can.
All right. Thank you. All right, very good. Do you have the agenda in front of you?
I
Do you
do,
need me
and
to read the bills?
Nope, I am yes on items 1 through 8. each of
Okay,
them.
just for clerical reasons, can I just read the numbers, please, for you? Thank you so much. Sorry, Nick. 1216,
Yes,
1214,
yes,
1311,
yes,
6182,
yes,
1273,
yes,
1272,
yes,
6902,
yes,
and 6901.
yes.
All right, thank you, Representative.
Appreciate it, Alex. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. Just for clerical reasons, that is 1216, 1214, 1311,
Yes.
6182,
Yes.
1273,
Yes.
1272,
Yes.
6902,
Yes.
and 6901.
Yes.
Yay. All right.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Senator.
All right, Senator, are you there?
Hello.
How you doing? Can
Hi,
you-
Alex. Oh, hang on, Alex.
Yeah, no worries.
I think, all right.
You can hear
Can
me
you
now?
hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great. All
All
right.
right, awesome. Do you have the agenda in front of you?
Let me see what I got. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, let me just get 13, 11, 14, 16. Okay, cool. All right, so would you like me to read the names of each of these before you vote?
What, just give me the bill number.
Okay.
I think,
All right, the first one is 1216.
yeah.
Okay, so that's a yes. Okay.
I'm gonna rely on my coach ranking here, so I'm assuming she said yes, Ann?
Yeah, if before you want to cast, I can tell you what Daphne voted. She voted yes on that one as well.
Okay, go ahead.
No problem.
Yes.
All right, so for 1214, she voted yes.
12, 15, you mean, or
Sorry,
14? What happened
12
15?
I must have been a typo. So it's Senate Bill 1214, agenda item 2, subsection 3, or agenda item 3, subsection 2.
Okay, so that's the DSS.
Yeah, it's an act requiring certain agencies to report costs associated with programs serving
Okay.
children and families.
Yep, okay. What'd you vote? Yes?
She voted yes.
Yep.
Okay, so you'll vote yes. Very good. Okay. All right. The next one is 1311, an act concerning the recommendation of the Department of Children's and Families. Daphne voted yes.
Yes.
Okay. 6182, an act extending financial assistance for the post-secondary education expenses of foster youth. Daphne voted yes.
Yes.
Okay. 1273, an act concerning children's safety. She voted no.
1273 Commission. A study to determine whether policies, procedure changes within may increase the safety. Okay, it's a placeholder. I got it. Yeah, I'll vote no.
Okay.
Since it's a placeholder.
No problem. And the next three bills are all similar placeholders. 1272, an act
Yep.
concerning children's programs.
No. Yep.
You're gonna
No.
vote no? Okay.
Yep.
Very good. All right. 6902, an act concerning children's health. She voted no.
Yep. No.
Okay, no, it is. And lastly, 6901, an act concerning children's welfare. She voted no as well.
Okay. No.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate the help.
Senator, thank you. You have a good one, okay?
You too. Bye.
Thank you.